Ice cream lover Steve Christensen here, self-appointed headmaster of Scoop School, sharing with you the first of what we call a double bubble. 2 episodes for the price of 1. You're not paying anything, but just think about you getting better value. As well as we're going to share a recipe today on our YouTube channel, which we typically don't do. Usually you've got to log in and kind of consume some of the content, and it's called a freemium model. We get you in with the free stuff, and then you got to pay for the good stuff. Well, today we're going to give you the good stuff. We're also giving it to you in conjunction with Dan Blessing and the crew at ABW Innovations. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Smartest man in ice cream. Came up with the Cone Genie automatic waffle rolling machine. He's also got Shop Century. All of the ingredients we're using today were actually in a fridge that was monitored by a remote system, Shop Century. The link is down below. Thank you, Dan, for your episode sponsorship. Okay, we're talking whipped cream. A lot of questions we get at Scoop School, both on the chats and also on the emails and on the phone calls. Let's throw in a phone call sound effect. So we're going to just go over a very basic whipped cream recipe today, because in the next video, we're going to be talking a little bit about some whipped cream delivery options, what's best, what's not, pros and cons of each. Anyway, right down on the table here, we have our mixing bowl. We're going to start with 1 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar. Now, I know what you're saying, Steve. Oh, look, some left in there. Make sure you get it all out. Okay, so what we're doing here is we were basically creating a simple syrup. Heavy whipping cream has no sweetener in it whatsoever, but whipped cream topping does. And so this is going to be the foundation for our sweetness of our whipped cream. Now, it's really important that before we add these other ingredients, that all of this sugar is dissolved. We're basically making a simple syrup here. 1 part water, 1 part sugar. We don't want any granules left on the bottom, because those granules could play havoc with one of our delivery systems. Okay, we've got sugar and water, nice little simple syrup there. We're going to throw in 1 cup of milk. We're going to throw in 2 quarts of heavy whipping cream. I know what you're saying. Yeah, this is a lot of cream. I know it's a lot of cream, but we're going to use it in multiple ways in order to just kind of show you the diversity, the different methods of delivery of making whipped cream. There we go. 2 quarts of cream. We'll fill the bowl all the way to the top. We've got a beautiful, sweet recipe of cream. Now, a couple of different options here so far as enhancing that flavor. We are going to use a 1/2 ounce pure vanilla extract from our good friends at Lockheed Vanilla, just to kind of lift that dairy note. Now, there are a couple of things that you could also do in order to kind of change the recipe here. You could use basically an extract, something that you'd use similar to flavoring soft serve and so forth. So you can make a fudge brownie whipped cream. You can make a strawberry whipped cream. You can make all sorts of whipped cream. You do want to make sure, though, that it's an extract so you don't add a lot of water. The balance between water, sugar, and fat in this is really important. You could also use the chocolate powder, like our good friends at Forbes, number 289, maybe a 1/2 cup of chocolate in there. Again, you don't want to change the structure of the whipped cream process, because depending on what method we use, it could, again, play a little bit of havoc. There you go. We've got a nice balance here. Eyes up. Got a nice balance here of fat. Now, remember, your heavy whipping cream is going to be about 38 to 40% fat. We've put some milk in there. We've brought that down a little bit. We're probably sitting somewhere around the, 28 to 32% fat in this mixture. We've enhanced it with a little bit of vanilla. I'm a big believer in putting vanilla in as an enhancer. So anything that you basically are making that's dairy-based, even non-dairy, I put vanilla in the waffle cone mixture. We put it in basically everything we do, except for mint. I don't put vanilla in mint. Everything else, though, we put vanilla in. And then again, you can use this base to kind of experiment maybe with a little bit of extracts, other extracts, other flavors, powders, that kind of thing. Anyway, that is the recipe. That's the recipe. So I'm going to put that down below here, and you can kind of start to tweak that recipe a little bit, because in the next video, we're going to actually go through a lot of different ways to make whipped cream, pros and cons for each. So anyway, hopefully you can join us then. Again, thank you very much to Dan and the crew there at ABW Innovations. Love them. Thank you for your episode sponsorship. Keep on scooping. I was going to say keep on whipping, but it doesn't make... Keep on scooping. See you in the next video.